Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top-rated tourist attractions in New Brunswick, so make sure to watch the full video. With natural wonders that include the world's highest tides, some of the best whale watching anywhere, and the warmest saltwater swimming north of Virginia, New Brunswick may surprise tourists. The province, which borders Quebec, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and the U.S. state of Maine, has other attractions and things to do that will appeal to all interests, budgets, and travel styles. Miles of hiking trails, campgrounds, and exciting sea kayaking waters attract those who enjoy being outdoors. Historic houses and entire museum villages appeal to history lovers, and the abundant natural wonders are favorites with everyone. The largest cities are St. John, Moncton, and the provincial capital, Fredericton. Forests cover much of the interior, more than 3/4 of the province, and most of its top attractions are close to the coast. Fredericton sits nearer the center, alongside the St. John River, which flows southeast through beautiful, rich farmland to join the Bay of Fundy in St. John. Remember that this city's name is St. John, always spelled out in full. St. John's is the city in Newfoundland. You'll find plenty of things to do after watching this video. 1. Bay of Fundy and Fundy National Park. Many of the attractions that make New Brunswick so appealing to tourists are directly related to the Bay of Fundy and its tides. The highest tides in the world, which can measure up to 19 meters, 10 fathoms, deep, occur twice daily in this funnel-shaped bay, and over the millennia, these rushing waters have carved a coastline marked by dramatic cliffs, sea caves, and fantastic rock formations. As they rise and fall each day, the tides create natural phenomena that include Moncton's tidal bore and St. John's famous reversing falls. Along the irregular shore, lighthouses crown the points, and picturesque fishing villages lie snug in its coves. The powerful tides also bring an enormous amount of plankton and fish into the bay, making it prime feeding waters for whales. As many as 12 species are found here in the summer. The New Brunswick Forest meets the tides in Fundy National Park, a stretch of undeveloped coastline roughly midway between Moncton and St. John. Visitors can enjoy this wilderness year-round. Hiking trails lead along the coast and through the forests, and in the spring and autumn, birders come to see migratory species feeding on the tidal mudflats. One of the favorite things to do in the winter is ski on the park's 40 kilometers of trails that are groomed for cross-country skiing. 3 of the most beautiful waterfalls in New Brunswick are near Alma, a village within the park: Dixon Falls, Lavery Falls, and Third Vault Falls, the tallest at 16 meters. Park facilities include campgrounds, swimming, and a golf course. 2. Hopewell Rocks. The Hopewell Rocks look quite different at high and low tides. When the tide is in, they appear as tree-clad islands, which you can view from a series of platforms connected by stairs. At low tide, they become giant, deeply eroded sea stacks towering above a rocky beach, and you can descend the stairs to the ocean floor to walk among them. Park rangers are here to answer questions and to be sure the beach is cleared before the tide comes rushing in. Interpretive signs and the visitor center displays explain the formation of these sculptured cliffs and pillars. At high tide, the best way to appreciate these rocks is to kayak among them on a guided kayak excursion with Baymount Outdoor Adventures. 3. The Fundy Trail Parkway. The Fundy Trail Parkway is a scenic coastal drive that lies northeast of St. John. It starts near St. Martin's, once a bustling shipbuilding community, and continues along the coast. It's a slow-paced route where scenic lookouts and picnic areas provide views of coastal cliffs, isolated beaches, marine wildlife, and a flowerpot rock. A 10-kilometer pedestrian bicycle trail parallels the drive, and some of the overlooks have trails to secluded cobble-strewn coves. The Interpretive Center at Big Salmon River has an interesting video and displays that fill in the background on the former logging community here, and old lumbering equipment is displayed at the Heritage Sawmill. Kids will like the nearby 84-meter, 275-foot suspension footbridge across Big Salmon River. A road also crosses the river, to climb the steep headland and continue along the cliff tops and down to a long beach. Parking areas at the lookouts are served on weekends by a shuttle that returns walkers to their cars. The Fundy Trail Parkway is accessed from the village of Street Martins, where you'll find 2 covered bridges, sea caves, craft shops, and an outfitter for tours of the Fundy Coast. Street Martins and the Parkway are an easy day trip from St. John. 4. Whale watching from Street Andrews by the sea. The Bay of Fundy attracts as many as 12 species of whales and other marine animals, who gather here in the summer to have their young and to feed on the abundant krill and fish brought in by the Fundy tides. Mink and finback whales arrive in the spring, along with harbor porpoises, followed by humpback whales and white-sided dolphins in June. By midsummer, more species have returned, including the rare North Atlantic right whale, so the season runs from June through October, with the highest concentration in August. The chances of seeing not just a whale, but numerous whales and other wildlife are very high here, and on the way to the best sighting waters, you'll enjoy cruising past lighthouses and islands where seabirds nest. 3 different companies in Street Andrews, Island Quest Marine Whale and Wildlife Cruises, Fundy Tide Runners, and Jolly Breeze Tall Ship, offer a variety of whale watching experiences that range from zodiacs to a fully rigged sailing ship. Jolly Breeze is, with costumes and onboard activities, is especially popular with younger children. All are located around the main dock off Water Street. There are a lot more things to do in this pretty town. A replica of a blockhouse from the War of 1812, the Huntsman Marine Science Center, Kingsborough Garden, and streets of lovely historic homes, some of which we floated across the bay from Maine by Loyalists during the American Revolution. Minister's Island Historic Site, accessible only at low tide by causeway, is a 50-room summer home that once belonged to visionary railway builder Sir William Van Horn, who also built the landmark Standrews Hotel, the Algonquin. 5. Roosevelt Campobello International Park. Campobello Island is accessible mid-June through September via ferries from mainland New Brunswick to Deer Island and on to Campobello, and by bridge year-round from Lubec, Maine. Though part of Canada, it has strong cross-border connections, including the historic Roosevelt Summer Estate that's the centerpiece of Roosevelt Campobello International Park. The property's main structure is a 34-room cottage, where the Roosevelts summered with their children from 1905 until 1921. Franklin and his parents had summered on Campobello since he was a child. Many of the furnishings are original to the family, and well-informed guides offer details about the rooms and the Roosevelts during their stays here. Visitors often remark on the servants' rooms, which are mixed with those of the family on the second floor and are as large and well-furnished. Even though they had both grown up in aristocratic families, this was something both Eleanor and Franklin felt strongly about. Along with the Roosevelt Cottage, there are several other summer homes on the extensive grounds overlooking the bay. In one of them, visitors can join the Elinner's Tea program, enjoying tea and cookies while staff members relate lively and personal stories about the former First Lady and her many activities and initiatives. Pick up the guide to wildflowers and plants in the park, or take a geological walking tour, a self-guided bog tour, or follow trails through the various ecosystems. Near the Roosevelt Park, Herring Cove Provincial Park has camping, golf, hiking trails, and beaches, and at the northern tip of the island is East Quoddy Lighthouse. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.